some things you may feel you do pretty well, and others that you couldn't admit having done even at gunpoint. I've never thought of myself as one who has any great talent. Instead, like each of us, I think that I possess ordinary skills and abilities. That's wrong. Why? Well, first of all, let me tell you a story based on Steve Goddard's article, Sitting on Your Talent, about a man who was thinking exactly like me and like you, who never knew that behind appearances there's something much more powerful than your biggest fear. This particular man played the piano in a bar. He was a good piano player. People came out there just to hear him play. But one night, a customer wanted him to sing a song. The man said, "I don't sing," but the customer was persistent. The man didn't want to lose his job, so he sang a song. A piano player who had never sung in public did so for the very first time in his life, and nobody had ever heard the song Sweet Lorraine sung the way it was sung that night. The man had talent he was sitting on. He may have lived the rest of his life as a no-name piano player in a no-name bar, or because he had to sing, went on to become one of the best-known entertainers in America, none other than the unforgettable Nat King Cole. That night forever changed his career, his life, and the history of music, all because he was able to find the best in him. And now, how about you? Have you ever thought about the best in you? You haven't? Don't you know that we all have our passion, our gift, something that has been given to us specifically for a reason? I want to convince you to look for that gift. Because I'm sure you too have a talent. You too are the best at something. Stop lying to yourself. Listen to me because maybe you don't realize how much magic there is in just being yourself. You are special. Don't cheat yourself out of bed by living an average life. You will say that life is hard. That's right, but you don't have to let society tell you that your talents are meaningless just because they don't serve an economical purpose. Maybe as musician Elizabeth Saucer, you can see colorful sound waves and taste music into an incredibly strange condition called synesthesia. Maybe you are good at writing, running, singing, or even gardening. Do what you enjoy first, and then you can figure out how to earn money from it. Each of us is creative, unique, and has unique talents. Author Tony Sorensen tells us, if you have a painting in you, paint. If you have a song to sing, sing. Don't judge your creation, just create it. Write if you're a writer, and invent if you're an inventor. Do what you are born to do, and only then you will know what's the best in you, and only then you will change a simple, boring life into a remarkable one. Because in fact, what's the point of being alive if you don't at least try to do something remarkable? But wait, what if you can discover your gift? That thing you are born to do? Don't worry, because that's I'm here to give you a helping hand. Finding the best in you can be hard, as for most of us, our talents seem to alter with age. Didn't you feel that when you were in school your talents were numberless? For example, you asked a math test and then you imagine how one day you would go for NASA. Or the choir conductor asks you to sing a solo at the holiday concert and you feel like the next Mariah Carey. I'm sure you have scored a goal, won a poetry contest, acted in a play, and you're everything at once. Actor, astronomer, gymnast, or star. But from a certain point, unconsciously, we begin to feel our talents dropping away like feathers from a molting bird. Why is that? The article How to Discover Your Talents from WikiHow explains our perception of ourselves is very complex. Ironically, much like we cannot see our own nose, we are often blind to the things we're best at. It can be really hard to identify our brightest talents, and they are often in the places we least expect it. We may even be very good at the things that we perceive ourselves as being bad at. If you want to explore your talents, it's going to take a little work. Are you ready for it? Let's go. First, let me say that it's never too early to start. Many educational systems lack opportunities for self-exploration of talents and passions in life. Instead, we are told in school that we have to wait until we're older to find who we are and what we have to give. Can you see what's wrong here? We shouldn't have to wait to truly find ourselves and discover our talents and passions in life. Because people wait until it's too late and never learn what they want to do with their lives. According to Kim Klinger, Executive Director and co-founder of the Ian Somerhalder Foundation, our job is to figure out who we are and be that person to our absolute best ability. She believes that children and teens should be helped to identify their passion, cultivate their talent, and amplify their purpose. Another good idea is to look back on your past. Look at the things that you've enjoyed doing. Look at the times when you really excelled. Ask yourself questions like, what was I most proud of? Or, what did I do a lot as a child? In my case, my sisters and I used to have fun pretending we were pop stars and copying different singers. Most of all, I really loved being alone in front of the mirror and singing there without even a trace of my usual shyness, because I really love to sing. This is important because I think that the things you are passionate about as a child will follow you later in life. The people with the most remarkable talents get to do exactly what they've enjoyed doing as children. For example, Frank Lloyd Wright, one of America's greatest architects, played with wooden blocks all through childhood and kept them for all his life. Their influence on his approach to design is visible in the geometrical clarity of his buildings. Another thing that you should do if you want to discover the best in you is trying out new things. Self-discovery requires a lot of self-reflection, but also an exploration of life. Your passion may lie in an activity that you haven't tried yet. Isn't there something that you've always wanted to do, but never had the time? Open up your mind and let your passion guide you. Allow yourself more time to try new activities. Your life needs to have room for discovering your talents. Make time for new experiences, and only then you can grow and develop well beyond what you are now. An example of determination is Timothy Dunner, the teen who taught himself 20 languages. He's been named the world's youngest hyper-polyglot, and he dedicated countless hours to his language obsession and experimenting with one language after another in order to see beyond cultural boundaries. In conclusion, let me remind you that everyone has a unique gift, something that is just undeniably you. Unfortunately, many people never find their unique gift because they don't believe they have one, or they haven't a team to find it, or they don't recognize it when it is staring them in the face. Don't let this happen to you. Don't live an ordinary life. Make time to reflect, explore, believe in yourself, and you will find the best in you. Remember the words of author and motivational speaker Leo Buscaglia. Our talent is our gift that God gives to us. What we make of our talents is our gift back to God.